Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Here is Superintendent Jerry Ness.
Welcome to the Gold Gym for this awesome festival. One more round of applause for our marching band. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mayor Hal Leland for a few words.
Thank you, Superintendent Ness. Band Director Scott Kummrow, Denise Weiss, Josh McGowan, and the talented Fergus Falls High School Marching Band, and greetings to all of you Otter fans. Thank you for this opportunity to congratulate you for being the only marching band selected from Minnesota and for being our ambassadors to President Barack Obama's inauguration. The city of Fergus Falls is very proud of you, and we thank our generous community for the financial support that they have accorded you with this great honor. Permit me to read an official proclamation from the city of Fergus Falls. Whereas our Fergus Falls High School Marching Band submitted an application to perform in the inauguration parade. And whereas the application was one of 100 chosen out of 3,000 possible applications. And whereas members of the Fergus Falls High School will be traveling to Washington, D.C. to represent the city of Fergus Falls by performing at the Presidential Inaugural Parade for President Barack Obama on January 21, 2013. Whereas the city of Fergus Falls is proud of their accomplishments and wish them all the best. And now, therefore, I, Hal Leland, the Mayor of the City of Fergus Falls, do hereby proclaim the support of the City of Fergus Falls to the Fergus Falls High School Marching Band and encourage and thank the community for the support of their great efforts. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the official seal of the City of Fergus Falls, State of Minnesota, to be affixed this 7th day of January 2013. Signed, Hal Leland, Mayor, City of Fergus Falls. Congratulations.
Thank you. On behalf of the school board, I have written a letter of commendation to the Fergus Falls High School Marching Band, to Mr. Scott Kummrow. Please raise your hand so we know who you are there. Ms. Denise Weiss, Mr. Josh McGowan, Mr. Anthony Iverson, and Ms. Tia Peterson. A round of applause for our director. The purpose of this letter is to formally and publicly commend the Fergus Falls High School Marching Band for being selected to march in President Obama's inaugural parade for the second consecutive time. In our opinion, the level of excellence, commitment, and dedication to the Fergus Falls Public Schools and Fergus Falls community is far beyond expectations. Our district motto, where excellence is expected, is modeled by the Fergus Falls High School Marching Band each and every time they perform. What particularly impresses me is the level of pride surrounding the marching band by the students in the community. It is amazing to see the outpouring from the community to support the band financially. In closing, we believe that the Fergus Falls High School Marching Band and the band directors truly deserve to be congratulated for their outstanding level of service and ability. Good luck, travel safe, and share the pride all the way to Washington, D.C. and back. This time, Mr. Scott Kummrow.
Thank you all for coming out this evening. The last few weeks have been a dream of community support, flexible colleagues, and the hardest working students around. The list of people to thank seems endless. We're going to do the best we can starting tonight, and we know we're not going to hit everyone tonight. The next few weeks, watch for things on the radio and in the paper. First, I'd like to thank my team of directors behind me. Their talents and personalities are what make these students work so hard. They have sacrificed many hours to ensure that our students are prepared for the task at hand. They have been organizing and problem solving in the tightest of timelines and have always been willing to go the extra mile for these students and this team. And none of what we do would be possible without the support of our staff and administration here at Fergus. I told Dean Monty and Jerry Ness about this application at the beginning of November, and they've been nothing but supportive every step of the way. And I mean, you can just see the support if you look around by the staff members that we have. We're constantly supported by our staff, and we can't be so thankful enough for that. I'm not sure the school would run without Gary Schuler and Sue Thorson. I cannot tell you how many times I pop my head in their office with a harebrained idea, last-minute request, or difficult task. These things are always met with a smile and an attitude of let's get it done, and they always get it done. These students are the hardest working, most dedicated student musicians I've had the pleasure to work with. They come to rehearsals early and ready to work. They have to be reminded not to work so hard that they push themselves into exhaustion. They're a joy to be around, and they make our jobs fun. They're dedicated to not only performing with excellence and pride, but also to representing the amazing community that we live in. And this community is amazing. I would venture to guess there's not one single organization that's going to be at the inaugural parade that will have the kind of support that we've had. And I know why that is. It's because this is a community full of pride. That's what this is all about. Only people that live in communities like ours understand that when the girls' basketball team is ranked #1 in the state, we all take pride and ownership of that. People from communities like ours understand that when Tom Uvis takes swimmers to state for 20+ years in a row, we all celebrate. They would understand that when a set of twins wins the National History Day competition, we are all proud. And when our marching band performs for the President of the United States, we all share the pride in that moment. And I just have to say this. Our goal for fundraising was $60,000. As of today, we're at $78,000. Enough cannot be said about this community. It is a great community to live in. And just a real quick explanation, that money is first going to go towards meals on the trip. Secondly, for a few incidentals, like we had to buy beanies for all the kids' head to keep them warm. And then, if there's money left over when it's done, and there should be, we're going to put some money aside for new uniforms. The uniforms that we have on are 20 years old now, and it's we need to start making some plans so the community can know that. So we appreciate everything you have done for us. There's a phrase you'll be hearing a lot from us. It may not be much, but we give it with enthusiasm and pride. Bam! Bam! Heart!
their rendition of Yankee Doodle Dandy. This piece was arranged by retired band director Mr. Jim Iverson, and it is what the band will be playing as they step into the national spotlight on January 21st.